shit. But am I still on the job? Am I still on the job right now? Because I feel like that's my truck all the way down there, set at the end of the road. Oh, that was you, you asshole. Oh, truck disappeared. Okay. No, but now my car's gonna be gone. Making my way downtown. Always running in this city. I hate it. Car's there. Really hope my car's not gone. Well, just calm down. Hey, man, honk that horn. Honk it one more time. Honk it again. Get out of here. If I check my phone, oh. Check my phone. Dude, oh shit. Okay. Oh, you. Oh, no, okay, what happened there? Yeah, that seems like something RJ would do, putting tractors on my car, you know? No! It's gone. Damn it. This unlocked. Oh, bitch. Shit. That sucks. Sometimes there's some quick cars around.
I feel like going to a movie.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna waste lockpicks on lockpicking his tractor. Sometimes there's a quick car up here.
Hola!
Yes.
Hello, my friend! Hola!
Yes. Oh shit. Dang it. Well, I hit it. What is going on right now? Oh, I'm gonna blow through some stress on this one. I'm hitting it! Oh shit. I may have to tweet out for a ride if... Damn it. Didn't I get... Oh, I thought I got it!
PD, EMS to PD.
We'll go to 32 to 97 to panic.
Go ahead, EMS.
What's going on, guys? That's a lot of panics.
Ralph, if we can just get it down here.
10-4, I'm on my way.
front to me!
Disregard it, EMS.
Never mind.
Is it code 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's code 4.
10-4.
I got eyes on Jerry.
Sir.
He just started running me over again.
That wasn't nice, Ralph.
I'm flapping. Where were it? Where is he, Lauren? My God, Lauren.
It's this, you dim.
If you tell us, we know. Your bloody comms are horrendous. Ow, Lauren.
Done it the whole time. passing out from stress. I really hate the 4 coming into play here too. If this was any other car, I would have just called for a ride, but I want this. Yes! Alright, now I think, do I still, okay. Is that all it does, or does it keep going? I'm flapping. Yeah, right? Wait, for real? Do the cops get notified? Oh, come on. We're out. We're out. We got it. We got it. We're going. Now if we can put gas in this thing, golden. If this would have been any other, I really wanted this car. 'Cause I think now my car is freaking stuck somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. He was definitely coming up there for me, wasn't he? I have got to go. Oh, he was definitely coming up there for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, he didn't even try either. He just kept on pushing. Yeah, that was risky. That was risky. I also need to go and get something for the stress because my stress is
we need to
freaking
talk.
through the roof now.
I don't like nobody playing on my phone.
Hey, where are you?
She a
Okay,
fucking
we're also
clown.
going to.
Why you
Maybe I
ain't pick
should
up
have.
when I called you earlier?
You know,
You didn't get my text?
I didn't even think about this until now, but maybe I should have just got another truck driving job.
What text? The one
No,
where
no,
I sent you
probably
a pic of my
would've been
big
a real
titties
smart
like
play.
you asked me to.
Do I still have. Need to park somewhere over here in the corner. I don't know if it like. Distractors on the car. And I'm almost out of gas. That was a lot. It doesn't. It releases all stress. I think it takes some of it off, but it doesn't do all of it, does it? There's only one place to buy these. Where should I put my seat? I have weed. Still have. Woo! Yeah, I need to go. I'm gonna buy one lockpick just in case. You know, I like to stay stocked up with two. Does lockpicking get easier though? Does lockpicking get easier, or like does that level up too, or? Alright, get gas. Okay. I go down and get some weed. Hold on, what? Are you saying... Is it putting gas in there? Do I have enough money? Did it put gas in there? About a half a tank. Did am I reading this right? Did you just say that there is something with boosting cars? I can boost cars for money? I'm about to shit myself. If there, well, not really. That was bad choice. Okay. I'm about to just be one happy guy if you can boost cars for money. I'll tell you what. What? You can? Just any... I need... What? How do you do this? Is this for real right now? I am... Looks like Jay is not going to be my... Looks like Jay is not going to be the straight arrow. Definitely going to be boosting some cars. Need some requirements? What requirements? How do you find this stuff out? Okay, I got you. When I asked if the lockpicking gets easier, Storm, is that what you said you would explain in VC? That what that response was to? This is not very deep.
What happened?
I'm about to die. I got run over. I'm not gonna revive myself.
Alright, let's check you out. Alright, looks like you bumped your head a little bit. Alright, let me get your head bandaged up. Alright, what's your blood type, Ryan?
No.
Alright, and one other question. Is media stuff going on right now?
Yes.
I wish they'd fucking let us know. Okay, thanks. You think I'm gonna need my rifle, or do you think my pistol will be fine?
From what I can tell, they're just using bikes to deploy spikes.
Okay. Alright, let me give you a little painkiller.
It may all change depending on what happens.
Alright. If it gets like real bad, like they start shooting at you guys, shit like that, just radio over so I can put on like my actual tactical medic uniform and get a rifle and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, I would put on tac med just to be safe.
I mean, this is good for now. There's nothing like other than Ralph's panic button, which was just him spamming it, it seemed like.
Yeah, just make sure you call over radio like you've been doing before going to them in case shit's going on.
Well, I've been told that now that I'm certified, I don't have to call over. I can just go.
When see if you're the only one on.
Oh, that's
Like
true.
on EMS, it's if you go down, we're all fucked.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Ryan, here's your IV. Hold on.
Thanks.
There you go.
Okay, man, I'm ready to die. I'm gonna see the light.
You're fine, Ryan. You'll be fine.
Okay, I did not mean to drop my radio. Okay. Thank you. Have you charged me
Oh,
yet?
sorry.
Have you charged me yet? Can I go?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
I
thank
had
you.
2 messages. Hello? Why is my phone not? There we go. All right. I just need to make sure because I'm hungry. See if okay. Well.
Groovy ride. Aloha, dude. No plans this weekend, unless you call smoking some fine weed and listening to some fine tunes plans. I gotta be careful though. My landlord has been complaining about
All
this
right.
thing.
Why is the steering wheel? What is going on right now? Why is my mouse the steering? I thought this only happened when. I thought this only happened when you were stressed. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? I'm not even touching. I'm not touching my keyboard right now. What is happening? I'm not even touching my keyboard. Why is this happening? No. That's some L. Look, this is what just happened. That's some. I went through all this to steal this car. Just to wreck it. What was that? Like my keyboard just disconnected or something. Damn it. Hopefully it doesn't break down or something. That was a hard hit. Probably. I have no idea, but that was ridiculous. Like my keyboard disconnected or something, and then like I couldn't even steer it. I couldn't steer it. I couldn't brake. Yeah, it looks all right. It'll be fine. Just some broken windows and stuff. It'll be good. Oh, the engine's still green? Oh, like the check engine light on the main bar? I know y'all are answering a lot of questions. I still have not figured out everything on the server yet. Obviously. Alright, we're gonna go. I think we need to have it looked at though. Like I wonder if a shop will look at it. I wonder if the shop will look at the stolen car. You have the same thing with your control. Oh, it'll just randomly disconnect?
What? Oh. Was it just me, or did you guys hear a gunshot too?
No, I heard it. It was like
Yeah, we heard it.
somewhere.
It was over there.
Yeah, it
somewhere.
was this guy.
Jeez.
Yeah, it probably was that guy. That guy.
Yeah, you
Damn.
can hear him coming from over that way.
Yeah, it was definitely that guy over there.
Yeah, that guy. That guy's fault.
Yeah, that guy all the way over there.
Okay.
Hello? It's your phone.
Oh, I think that's Toby.
Phone's ringing.
1 minute.
Oh, you need to change your fucking ringtone like you said you would.
Hi. Hey, yo, what's up?
A little bit of a rampage right now, so.
Who is?
Me.
Oh.
Nah, you're nuts. You see who's on the bike? Look at it. Oh, bro, what is Chris doing?
Can I get some help, please?
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing?
I got landed
Yeah,
on
man.
my car. My bad.
I can't be a criminal. Yeah, man.
Alright, hold on.
I'm gonna take my mask off before I get shot.
Alright, would you hit you in the upper body?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chris, you
And they clipped my shoulder and knocked me over. I just like to have a drink.
This guy just killed him.
Is it media time right now?
It is.
Oh my god, why do they never let us know? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a little shot and I'll just give you a did you get landed on by Opie?
No, I got landed on by enough.
I'll just give you a zap when we get up there.
Opie already fell off.
Oh.
I jumped down. I was then chasing him and then got landed on by Popcar.
Yeah, I'll just give you a zap and I'll give you a ride back down here.
Thank you.
No problem. Is Dopey on like some super bike or something?
He's on a bike that drops spikes. So,
Ah.
the spike balls, the little triangle balls.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna treat you out here, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, how you feeling?
I feel better.
Alright, let's get it. Let's go. Oh my god, and I got a fucking regular call too. Alright, I'm gonna drop you off and then... Oh my god, I'm a shit driver.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, you. It's
He's spiking in park.
Where's the spike thing?
Inside Legion Bahak.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, 1 second, man. I gotta do something. Alright, what happened, man?
They shot at me. I think I got hit in my leg. My chest.
I see some holes in your legs. I don't see anything in your chest though. So you got shot 2-3 times in the leg?
Yeah, by those people over there.
Alright. Hold on. Alright.
Hey, I see you over there. You better get up out of here real soon. That's right.
What? Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna start the IV. It's gonna replenish all the blood you lost. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Alright, you're good to go.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Hey man, what happened?
Oh yeah, I went flying out of a car.
Oh
my
god.
It didn't. Seatbelt saved lives, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Is he good?
Yeah, looks like he's got some road rash on his arms, but other than that, he looks pretty good.
I'll just step aside because I know how it is. Does he have to get an X-ray and everything?
No, I don't think there's gonna need an X-ray. It just looks like some road rash.
Oh, okay.
Why is it I always get hurt when I'm in a car, but when I'm on my bike, I'm perfectly fine?
Alright, let's put some bandages on that road rash.
There's
Alright, do you know your blood type?
No, sir. Every time I go to get my blood taken, there's no EMS in the city.
Alright. So, I will take you and you can go get a blood card right after I treat you, okay?
Okay, sir.
There's no need. You can just use Sunny Apartments then. What? Okay. Yeah, okay. The check mirror park. How much is this though? And I do want to have a storage center and everything going. Acetone and everything I had kind of in HQ.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
I sir, step aside. You're a ninja.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna start the IV. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, you're free to go. If you want, I can show you where to get a blood card.
Yes, how do I get a blood card? I need a blood
So you need 150 in cash.
I have $40.
Do you have a debit card?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you where you can buy one when you, if you can come back with the money.
Alright. I'll come back soon. I think my friend will show me, sir. Thank you so. Where did he go? Oh.
I think he went outside. But,
You need the
Ah,
cash?
there he went.
You need the cash?
I need cash. I don't have cash. No, I only have $40 to my name, and it's not looking good. Well, cash to my name. Thank you, boss man. Alright, where do we go?
alright. You see that little binder right there? Third eye.
I just bought
Yeah.
one as well.
And then just, if you want to see your blood type, you just use the card. You know, take it out, you look at it.
Thank you for
I'm
shooting this.
AB negative. Hell yeah.
I'm 0 minus, whatever. Okay, let's go.
Alright. See you guys.
Alright, thank you, EMS man.
There's a zombie right there.
Joey?
Oh.
What happened? They got shell shock. Oh,
No.
okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There's a zombie right there.
Okay.
D'Lo, if you make her shoot me, I swear to God.
Damn, that's a rip.
Alright, Joey, hold on.
I hit my head quite bad.
You'll be fine, Joey.
What's going on?
Goodbye.
Lauren
He turned
happened.
into a zombie. He had the mad cow disease.
That's not how that works.
Did you give it
That's
to
not
him?
how
Last
any
time I
of this
checked, you
works.
had it as well.
That is tragic.
Imagine just having any kind of disease. Snowy.
Snowy has a lot of diseases,
What's
I feel
that?
like.
It's a bot. Oh god.
Ever.
Back off.
There you go, Joey.
Stop getting in my fucking face.
Yeah, no problem.
Why are you punching me in the
Why the
head?
hell did she think I was a zombie
I
from
was meant to
the
shut
blood?
my.
I don't know, she probably smoked a little something.
No, it's
she's
real because you don't
definitely
want to press
someone.
charges.
Yes. Press charges. Do it.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Do it. Press charges.
Okay, I'm not gonna press charges right now. I don't want to see you hit anybody else.
Wait, what happened? Missed it.
This guy's just trying to make an honest living, protecting the citizens of the
Who the
town.
fuck ain't trying to make an honest living?
You.
Oh, well,
I
you guys
can't
are all
point
criminals.
again. I can't point again. It's making me sad.
Yep, you're pointing.
Oh yeah, hang on. There we are. Stiff arms.
It's because that's the only thing that can get stiff is your fucking arms.
Wow.
I mean, no, he don't know what that is anymore. Poor bastard.
I mean, just because you're not doing it for me no more doesn't mean it don't work. It's that fucking gruesome fucking face of yours. Such turn off. Look at it. It makes me feel fucking sick.
Looks
You
like-
stop
Well, it's
dyeing your
not
hair.
improvement, to
You
be
stop
honest.
dyeing your hair. You look a fucking state killer. You've got a beer belly. You just let yourself go.
I don't
So
drink.
you get yourself in a fucking relationship and you just let yourself go. You stop making effort here. That's the issue.
I
And
have
then you
one
blame
thing
it
to
on
say
me.
to you.
What?
Go fuck yourself.
I'd rather do that.
That's all you can do.
D'Lo, it kind of looks like some of the paint from Joey's bumper rubbed off on your face.
Shut the fuck up.
That was look pretty fresh. Oh.
Yeah, look.
It just happened yesterday.
You just point at it. Look, point at it and press it, press it, press it, press it. It's
Fuck
sting.
off.
Oh.
Wow.
That hurts. Don't touch it.
You know what hurts my soul?
What's gonna really hurt here in a minute is your asshole when I stick a cactus up there sideways.
Where was that sentence going? Wow. Jesus.
Don't know if we need to know what you guys get up to in your spare time.
I don't fucking think, because there ain't nothing to fucking do.
Oh, I'm ready to eat again soon. You loaded yourself with them sandwiches, I see.
I just ate my last one.
Oh yeah, they don't do very much, do they? But they're cheap.
Nope.
At least they're fucking cheap.
No, they're not. Fucking $80 per sandwich, and then not including the fucking tax.
Where I go, they're $10. Where did
You
get
tell
yours
you
from?
tell me where else to get fucking sandwiches before.
Where did you get sandwiches from?
There's only one place to go.
Prison.
Where did you get sandwiches from?
I didn't get sandwiches. I got grilled cheese.
All right, that's fine.
There's only one place to get
Ow.
sandwiches.
What the hell was that for?
Jail. I know that. That's the only place.
Oh yeah.
If I'm
Gotta
that
get.
desperate, then yeah, I'm not gonna have a choice but to
Ah,
fucking go to
right.
24/7.
That's what I've always wanted.
No, I gotta buy 4 now. It's not just 2 or 3. Now it's like 4 to 5.
Shit.
You look like a wino. What's down bad?
Kill him. Shoot him. I don't care.
Yeah, it looks like it needs to be put out of its misery, doesn't it?
What is this?
I can do with that.
Christmas gift.
Just put him out.
Me. Don't put me out.
He looks like he's
Hey, stick your hands up, men. Stick your hands up, men.
Ciao,
Put your
Joey.
hands up. Put your hands up, men. Put your hands up.
Come on, drunkie. Oh. Then why is he acting around like he's drunk? What do they do? Give him too much morphine. I think I heard a pop on that one.
Alright, oh boy. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, we have one officer down, one injured.
I've been touched.
What happened to him?
Hope we touched him.
Sorry?
Hope we touched him.
Alright, hold on. Alright, just back up one step. I don't want to poke you on accident. What's Opie up to today?
Yeah, the usual.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out.
Oh. A second, my syringes are a little bit stuck today. Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Your training?
Yeah, kind of better, yeah.
Run over by two.
You know what he took you?
What?
Do you know what he took from you?
The special French one, and then the
No,
yeah, the one
but I
from
got
Yorkshire.
like
Yeah.
he gave me some of the things that he got.
Oh, okay, okay.
He
Let's go.
he gave me like marked money and
Oh god.
Is Opie attacking people today? Or what's going on?
He did a robbery, and then I think he hurt the trainee.
Okay.
And then he escaped, and then yeah, I think that panic button's code for you. Don't need to go to that.
Ralph's, yeah. I was just gonna let that play out. If they needed me, they can call me. With Ralph. With the other officers, I'll go to him, but you know, it's Ralph.
Yeah, he's special.
Mm-hmm.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Stay safe.
To be fair, looks
Honestly,
good.
that's the same car I have as my personal car.
But yeah, A class and S class as well have locals that will might occasionally come in and try to shoot you with a gun. So yeah.
Oh, like the locals?
Yeah, that's up in the A. Yes, like local
I'm about
locals.
to pass out. I'm bleeding.
What'd you do, Snowy? Hold on.
I got run over by the commissioner. Oh.
Harry ran you over.
I did pull in front of him on my little moped.
Okay, hold on.
I'm about to. Oh.
This is actually better. Since Harry ran you over, I can just shock you.
I had enough bandages to get me here.
Ooh. No one can give me a straight answer on what the fuck's going on. Some people have been telling me Opie's a cop. I just got told that he's doing robberies.
Yeah, he's flying around on a bike, chucking spikes, grips down.
Okay.
Doing robbery. Yeah, he's not being a cop. He's currently doing robberies.
I wish some other medics would fucking fly in, but okay. Alright, stay safe, man. I gotta get more supplies.
Out of vehicles, Jake Lawrence.
EMS to PD.
Yes.
Can I move in on Sam's panic button?
Go for it.
I'm back up.
This is Petco.
Okay.
Might go 297 for repairs.
Some C classes are legitimate trash, and I know which ones are trash.
Right.
There's
So
little
if you
bands,
know
so
the car is going to be trash, do you just pass on it?
skip it. I just skip it.
Okay.
Like if you can't accept the contract, like make it disappear from your tablet, you have to wait for time to expire.
Oh, I
Otherwise,
gotcha,
you're just
okay.
accepting it and then you just get rid of it. You're just wasting your S coins at that point. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Okay.
But yeah. How often do you think you'll be in the city?
I'm usually in here pretty often, honestly. I had some headaches there for a little bit, but I got everything cleaned up now.
Yeah, I'm normally in the city all the time as well, doing boosting and all that. You guys good, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yo, boys, you good? Yo, you guys alright?
Uh-oh. No responses?
Jay, Jordan, you there? Why don't you just start the boost with my boy right here? That's no luck. I got 2 C-class Stroggers, by the way. I think that's the easiest C-classes of my life.
I don't know.
You feel like doing a crash course and doing an A-class and hopefully not dying?
Hey, why not?
How would you guys feel if I started this A-class and hope for the best?
How do I stop flipping somebody off? Yeah, I'm just telling everybody to fuck off.
That's what you get for being nice.
Oh. Yeah, Fear. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've talked to Fear. It's a good time.
You guys good though? Yeah. Probably. Just drive away. Where are you right now? I want to see this. Oh my Legion, you should just drive away. But the fucking Hellcat's pathetic though. That thing can't keep up with your cars. Yeah, I mean, I'm in an orange car, so if you want to dump your car. Yeah.
Hi, Fred. Yeah, you do the pillbox thing. I got the downed officer.
Oh.
I'm not even
He
fully.
didn't eat or drink.
Holy
It's
shit.
about to happen to me as well.
Alright, hold on. You know your blood type, officer?
I believe I have my blood card in my pockets.
Alright, I'm just gonna take you to pillbox. I'll get you some nutrients, okay? 1076 to pillbox with one officer. They forgot to eat or drink. Is my stretcher still in the lobby? Alright, let me check for your blood card.
It's AB negative.
What is it?
AB negative, I believe. Just double check them.
Yeah, I just want to double check just to make sure.
No, I don't do that. The medic over there does that to patients, though.
What?
They leave without
Cut
arms
people's
and
legs
stuff.
off. No.
No, it's David. Hold on, that's David.
David, hold my hand.
I'm gonna freak your passenger, your patient
You
the
are
fuck out.
you are B negative.
Yeah, I thought it was one of them.
There you go. Ah, Jimmy's a fucking idiot.
How the fuck do you fall from a bridge? I actually, you know what? I don't even want to fucking know, honestly. I'll take that. I'm almost done.
Yeah, so am I. I just gotta give him his nutrients. Once it chills out, meet me back here because I want to show you my truck. Alright, here's your nutrients. It'll just pinch a little bit. Alright.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Can you see?
Oh my fucking god.
Alright, perfect.
Oh
You're
my
good to go.
gosh.
I'm gonna go to that call.
Thank you.
Alright, you don't have an ambo yet, so I don't know why you're going to the front.
Yes, I do.
How the fuck did you get an ambo that fast?
Literally spawning in it as game.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go without it set up.
Oh, I feel much better.
There you go, Luca. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Yep.
Criminal activity. The boosting?
Garage just fucking redded my
This is the
engine.
best.
The garage door.
You want me to go get Jimmy?
Right?
You
Oh, I got it.
then you wait in line 30 minutes, bro.
Absolutely, Storm. Yeah, that's I like that. I like that. You know, I thought about the drug game for a little bit, but like, so
Yeah, it's a process. It's a lot of grinding, and
it is a process.
It's a process. Like literally, I'm telling you, it's a fucking process. And if you're not in a gang doing gang selling, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's more of my cousin Snoops. That's more of his thing. or his thing. I try to do more. of
He's
the
on the
regular stuff.
interstate bridge, the one that has the clover leaf, the one where you have to do circles to get to them. That's the bridge he fell off of.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing he was on his motorcycle again.
Yeah, okay, so I gotta figure out how to get down there.
They got all the cops there with them?
Die of old age. Yeah, because we've been doing shit, but they technically can't.
Oh yeah, dude, his police bike's up here. He's down. Oh god.
Okay.
You want me to just go over
Let me
there?
ask you this. What's the process gonna be for this one? Because there's 3 of you guys, right?
Yeah, one's hacking, which is my friend.
It's on the train tracks.
I'm
Just
the
on
driver,
the actual car,
and
right?
then one of my friends is the car.
Tell him I'm there. I'm coming.
PD, like, Ram PD wants to track her as well.
Hold on.
Okay. So if you were gonna do this by yourself,
No way you do an A class by yourself. Unless all the PD is busy with the 3 idiots and nobody's pulling you.
yeah.
That's the only way you'll ever do it alone. No way you'll ever be doing this solo. At least 2 people, at least. B class and C class, it's feasible. You can do it with 1 person. Is it a pain in
Okay.
the ass? Yes.
So when you're saying,
Don't worry.
when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying
Always
like
getting
somebody's
followed
you're
out.
driving and they're
And then when I
hacking,
search-
they're in the car with you hacking.
No, yeah. Oh no, I understand that you when you did everything. If it was a normal code 5, then yeah, you did everything correctly.
And you're
But
just driving a
when the bolo's out on the car and somebody's already been stopped and sentenced for said bolo,
Driving the
even
fucking
if
ambulance
not
like
been
it's
took
a
off, then it's still an illegal
dirt
search
bike
because
right
the
now.
cops did confirm on scene that he did do his sentence for that bolo. So from that point, it was just a basic traffic stop, not a code 5, where you can only search the driver and not the passenger.
It's a maze.
And that's why I'm suing.
Trying to figure out.
What the?
You know what? Why? Well, you know.
I mean,
go somewhere.
here's where you
Go
messed up.
somewhere, as long as they don't know exactly what car you're in.
Decide
it's
you
pretty
chose to
interesting.
take
Sometimes some of my
200
boys
bags
will
of
really
weed
take
candy.
local cars.
Um,
Drive around that local.
The 200 bags of weed were mine, and I held mine up and up. I 100% admitted they were.
Right.
100% admitted that they were.
Oh yeah, bring in the fucking whiskeys.
Okay.
Oh yeah, fucking bring them over.
It was the search that was illegal, not what I had on me.
So if this has a tracker on it,
They search.
do they get a response like live?
I get you next time.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking go away.
It was yes, but it was illegal search exactly. They wouldn't have found it, so all that evidence has to be destroyed. Yes, exactly.
But you didn't know that one was in there, did you?
I did, but I forgot about it.
But that's what I mean. The second that the bolo's already been, you've already served the sentence for that
I'm
bolo.
sure there was
you get
another one where you
recalled,
stamped.
It's just a normal call from that point onwards.
Not gonna lie.
Once it's been confirmed. I had 200 bags on
Like
me.
this. Hold on. What? I'm not actually gonna do anything.
Yep.
See?
I
yes,
am going to be 76
said he did
back
everything
to
right. If it
pillbox,
was a code
1
5 ball or
non-critical.
stop, he did everything
Beautiful.
right. But it wasn't a code 5 ball or stop because the ball shouldn't have been there. So he could have searched Toby all he wanted from his
Oh,
history.
my
He
shoes,
had no
what the-
reason whatsoever to search me.
No, but you can't search somebody just because of their history.
It's profiling.
Exactly.
I
As
got
long as they
searched
serve
inside the mail.
as long as
Hey,
they
if you
serve
want, you
their
wanna
time
meet
for
me
those
with the
crimes, they
deep
cannot
fifth?
search
Yep,
them.
and that's why when they researched
Yeah, I have one. Where are you? Yeah, I should just pull up to Legion. I'll defib him.
My ambulance is so screwed up, I can't even turn right on the tracks.
Where are you? I can't see it. Just make a call.
Ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody fighting. We're just standing here.
Ah.
Okay, I got off the tracks.
Where are you?
Still with Lauren. I got this. I'm off.
All right, I'm heading to
Right
Lauren.
next to you, actually. Hold on. Come here. Back up.
Take him out.
He's got medicine for you.
You gotta fucking pull him out, Fred. Come on.
I just fucking did.
No, you didn't.
I have my seatbelt on.
Wait, you can use seatbelts back there?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna assume it's code 4 since she's not here.
10-9?
I'm gonna assume that it's code 4 because she is not where her panic button is.
Yeah, she likes the panic button while driving.
I'm also down this way.
Oh, okay.
Someone has to pick them up. Oh no, yeah, he's over there.
That's another pain in the ass about the panic buttons.
Alright.
Dude, I love JD. He's like so freaking just nice about
Shot
everything.
multiple times in the vest.
Alrighty.
Like the dude fell off a bridge and literally was like just super nice about it.
There is another officer down here though that's not Lauren. Is Lauren's panic button 10-4?
I'm getting
Or code
repaired
4?
right now and I'm gonna go grab my defib.
Okay. I'm just gonna treat him on the scene.
Let's go, let's go.
Alright, here you go. Here's a little bit of medicine. Oh. Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, officer down is now fine.
Alright, I got my defib, I've got my ambo fixed.
Alright, meet me at lower pillbox.
Oh, I'm already here.
Ooh, that looks quite nice.
I love this thing. I love the port. Damn.
$27,000.
I gotta test the suspension on it. That thing is so high, holy shit.
Jake could barely.
Ford, right?
I think it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watching Jake try to pull it into low Prior was the funniest thing. It fit, but barely.
Wait, he had a Chinese make in... Really?
Yeah, they sell secondhand there.
Fuck, I might have him sell some of my car.
Yeah, they do that. They just take a commission off of it. But they also buy cars on their own and sell them, and then that person in the bottom makes all the profit.
Ah. I like it.
It's pretty. It's slow as shit.
Lots of room for activity.
Yeah.
Well, it's not supposed to be fast. It's a pickup truck.
I might max it. I don't know. I gotta pay David off first. I only owe him 180 now, so it's due in 2 weeks, I think. Let's just chill.
I like it. lots of cops in Legion right now.
Yeah, they're probably prepping for the next thing. I'm gonna repair and get some water.
They're chasing a crotch rocket.
That would be OP.
It didn't look like him.
I'm pretty sure it is. Just be careful. He's dropping spike
Oh,
strips.
he's in here. Snowy's getting fucking arrested by Elite.
Well, Snowy's suing the PD right now, I think.
I just watched him get fucking his rights right. Okay, John, I need you over here just in case there's gunshots. Elite shooting over.
Do you want me to get a rifle? Okay.
Actually, it's code for it. Opie's arrested now too.
I'm still coming down there, and I've still got my Glock.
Keep it in your sir.
Can we get holsters on our uniforms, or is that not the uniform?
You know what I'm talking about. Keep it in your...
I know what you mean, but genuine question about the outfits.
No, we don't get none.
Okay. Well, because I know full deployed does.
Oh, okay. Opie just escaped and they just fucking lit him up.
Hello there.
We're still arrested the same. It don't matter, does it? That 10-40, don't matter. Don't matter, mate. Don't give a fuck. You're gonna prison.
So, come here.
Okay.
Easy win, Snowy. Easy win.
Says it, so it don't matter.
Yep. No wonder every cop goes
John,
by
come
what
here.
they see. Monkey see.
John, come here. You gotta get out of the way.
Sorry, it's in my head.
Well, you got him circling everybody right now. Get up here. Dude, he wasn't handcuffed. Like, he was literally handcuffed, and all of a sudden he jumped on his bike and just took off. And Ralph shot him 5 times with an assault rifle out. He's built like a champ. they just really screwed Snowy over.
What do you get arrested for?
Supposedly running, but they went off description of his car instead of his license plate, which isn't legal. They need to have his actual plate caught in the evidence of crime on top of what he's suing them for. So now he's gonna go to prison for something he can technically do because they don't have any proof he did it. It's kind of fucked. Alright, let's go back to Dilo.
It seems like you don't have a choice.
Yep, these cops are just idiots.
Wow.
Junior, don't do it. Don't do it, Junior.
That's his. That's his. No, he gave him that.
Oh, Snowy gave it to him? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his. Go ahead. If it's yours, take it, dude. Now, come on. You gotta unlock it. You can do it.
L criminal.
I know.
I was talking about Toby.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yo, guy in the white.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Rip.
man about dogs.
Hey, D'Lo, is Broski around?
Hey, Snowy might need a lawyer down at MRPD.
No, he's been busy at
He
home
needs a
playing
lawyer?
some game.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can tell the police to reach out on Twitter, I'm around. But I mean,
No, police can't do
I
it.
was
He's
hoping
got to
with-
do it.
Oh, okay.
They
I was
just
hoping with all
wrongfully
this-
arrested them.
Yep. All because
Are
something
you guys
went by
medics?
looks.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys look like police. I was like, you guys seem like
attack medics.
No, and I'm a lawyer
Ah,
anyway.
gotcha,
I'm not gonna
gotcha.
say shit.
All right. Let me think here. I'll just offer my services really quickly.
I would definitely.
Yeah, I would. In my opinion, there we go. Get rid of that janky ass sign and put a Scoos Magoose.
Yeah, well, I want to buy one.
If you're that loose, we'll fix you up.
Hold on a second.
What?
Does Goose Magoose sound like that one from fucking Breaking Bad? That lawyer, the lawyer what was like a criminal lawyer.
Oh,
was his
see,
name?
I'm not a criminal. That's the
No.
thing, right, guys, right?
You in the suit. Come here for a second.
Me?
Okay, more
Perhaps.
business, Goose. More business.
More business. The business.
Anybody
never
got any
stops.
food?
Oh, Snowy tweeted
Come
at me. Couldn't nip. Down to MRPD for me, please. Okay.
Yeah. Now you can ask Chris, and that's why I didn't want him to open back up, because it really wouldn't be fair. That I knew Chris got open, right? And I had to deal with some government shit at the house. And then I had to take a nap for 10, 20 minutes. And right when I got there, I guess he closed. Yep. I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not too late, because I fucking hold ass down the fucking interstate just trying to get there. Nope, apparently didn't make it in time. It's like,
That always happens to me. Like I'll see he's open, I'll get the ammo out, and then I'll fucking get there and it's closed.
Are you guys medics or police officers?
Medics.
Medics.
Can I
We're
borrow your
armed
gun?
medics.
Can I borrow a gun?
No.
Someone
No.
stole my ID. I need it back.
Just go get it back. Oh, you don't need a gun to get it back.
I do.
Yeah, man.
I got.
Beat him
I
up.
got a no, I'm gonna
I
shoot
gave
him
you your
first.
ID back. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh wait, it's him? What the
No,
heck?
I
You
got
slipped it in my pocket while I was. Never mind. But you put it in my pocket. Okay.
I did.
I gave it back to you.
I didn't even know I had my ID with me. I got robbed from it the other day. I got robbed again by it.
I just gave it back to you, so it wasn't me.
I don't really understand the point of taking people's IDs. Like, I don't like.
I didn't
think
take
that's-
it. He literally gave it to me.
No, I know, but
There you go.
I heard that. But what I'm saying is, I've seen a bunch of people when they
Yeah.
come in hostage or they kill them, they take their ID, like What's the point?
I lost 2 IDs.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so people can use it. Did he just give you my bullet?
Nope.
I don't know. I got the bullet. Don't worry. I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
I'll save
I
it.
was gonna
I'll
say,
keep it
that's my
forever.
friendship right there.
I'll keep it forever, man. I'll cherish it.
Good.
Son of a
Over.
bitch.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what to do with these. I've got like 80 of them.
I don't know. I've never seen that. That's new.
Oh.
Motherfucker. Over there. I think I kept bringing the recycling over here on the curb.
He moved.
Mad Cow is open. Do I want to go? No.
Just get it delivered.
Drive all the way out there.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to drive.
No, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go head off shift. It's quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same for a little bit. I might be back later.
Alright.
Medic 16 is 1041 10-8. I'll see you later, Fred.
482 10-7.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, because you just said you were signing on.
10-7. What did I say?
You said 10-8, 1041.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. I got it on video.
Fuck. 10-7, 1042.
Good night.
Well, first, I'll start the thing. If you open your tablet, there was something called join a group. I'm basically just going to give you a 5-digit number, and then, you know, you just put the number in there, easy as that. Yeah, you're in
Okay.
the thing.
Pull in some real quick.
The number is going to be 12160. Hey, Jordan, come pick me up from the prison.
22160.
12160.
All right, I got it.
Okay, what are we playing? What are we playing?
Alright, welcome to the Best of the Dude 2021. I just wanted to real quick say thank you to you guys for another incredible year on YouTube. And for all the continued support that you've given throughout the years. I've actually been doing YouTube for...
Now we've got 5.5k in there, that's good. Yeah, you did, Fuego. Yes, he has. He's been a busy bit. He had a friend visiting him last week as well, so that he'd not seen for a while, so he was very, very busy. Like, in real life doing things. Much to my dismay. But yeah, he's good. He's doing very good. Don't know what any of that stuff said. Do we have a break? We do! I'm not going anywhere. I'm just putting that up for now. Oh, the server restart. Time for a quick little catch up with you all. How we all doodling? We all doing good, I hope. Hey, John. It took me so long to remember that you are John Realman. Like, that connection is not one that would remain in my brain. Oh, yeah, God, I can go get a drink. I didn't even think of that. Right, guys, for any of you that were laughing? Laughing? No. Any of you that were asking, what the hell? Did I just have a stroke? This is the...
Lean. There we go.
Yep.
Oh,
Because
dear.
of
Are you guys
something I
medics?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Okay. You guys look like police. I was like, you guys seem like
Attack medics.
No, and I'm a lawyer
Ah,
anyway.
gotcha.
I'm not gonna say shit.
All right. Let me think here. I'll just offer my services really quickly.
I would definitely.
Yeah, I would. In my opinion, there we go.
We
Get rid of
might
that
need to put on a
janky
pause.
ass sign and put a Scoos Magoose.
Scoos Magoos, come to serve you for your every need.
That loose, we'll fix you up.
Hold on a second.
Doesn't Scoos Magoos sound like...
Hey, D'Lo, is Broski around?
Hey, Snowy might need a lawyer down at MRPD.
No, he's been busy at home
He's a
playing
lawyer?
some game.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can tell the police to reach out on Twitter, I'm around. But I mean,
No, police can't do it. He's got to do it.
Oh, okay.
They
I was
just
hoping with all
wrongfully
this-
arrested him.
Yep.
Oh,
Because
dear.
of
Are you
something
guys
by a
medics?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys look like police. I was like, you guys seem like
Attack medics.
No, and I'm a lawyer
Ah,
anyway. I'm
gotcha.
not gonna say.
All right. Good afternoon, esteemed faculty,
distinguished guests, relieved parents, bored siblings, confused pets, and of course, the 2023 graduating class of MIT. It is indeed a warm welcome. It's hot, and you know what I love to do on a beautiful, sunny, 95-degree summer day? Wear a big black blanket. At least I'm up here in the shade. You'd think the best engineering school on the planet could design a bigger awning for everyone. It's for next year. Standing here before you is weird. I feel this pressure to give some timeless advice that will endure despite our world changing at an unprecedented pace. The world is so different even from 4 years ago.
Open the door. Open the door.
What is this? Progressively bigger bombs? Oh. Okay, now I have to watch. I have to see. Wonder what the biggest one's gonna be. Oh. That was significantly bigger. Okay, but we're still stepping it up. You just yeeted it right out there. Okay. What kind of explosion we got from this one? Oh, dude, that would have blown up like half the town. This one looks smaller than the last one that he just threw. Direct hit on the town. Sorry, town. That one's even bigger. Oh, oh, the delay, dude. That was crazy. That was, oh my God. What is this, like a nuke? Oh, okay. Let's see it, dude. We're gonna see like a mushroom cloud or something. Nope. What is this? Progressively bigger bombs?
So this is why I love my herd.
Something touchy in rock and roll can use it.
What's this now? An axe in need of some tender love and care? When I saw this fella in distress, I had him sent the whole way across the Atlantic Ocean for some rehabilitation. There we go. There we go. Can't cope with us, can't cope without us. Now we're roughing out the shape with our coping saw. And round out them corners. I had some 40 grit sandpaper then, and I'm going to give it a final good scrub. Get a hit in there and just right on through. And there we have it, looking fairly good. Now it's time to char it. Bit of steel wool then while she's still smoking to remove all that carbon, followed by a fine slobbering of linseed oil while she's still hot. There we have it, lads. Not all heroes wear capes, some of them wear flat caps.
So this is why I love.
What family secret was finally spilled in your family? When my paternal grandfather died, the federal government reached out to do a state funeral. He'd been career Army and a colonel, so we didn't question it. Then the funeral came and they went all out. Huge procession. People showing up who were really big names, like heads of departments, senators, retired senators, people from the CIA and State Department. It was nuts and we were all super confused. Turns out he was a key dude in the Office of Special Investigation during World War II, and when the OC splintered into the CIA and Secret Service, he went the Secret Service route. He wasn't on White House detail, but instead worked in a covert office that dealt with counterfeiting and currency. He went blind when I was a toddler and retired from the Army. For whatever reason, he told no one about all his covert work with the OC and Secret Service, and the only person who knew, my grandmother, was sworn to secrecy and never told anyone. My father grew up thinking he was just a colonel working on base. Only after his death were we given all sorts of cool shit like publications by him, lectures given by him, and all kinds of things from various things he did and was known for. All I knew him as was a blind old man who was perpetually smoking. What family secret was finally spilled in your family?
Let's take a closer look at the biggest hustle in Las Vegas. See the guy there in the vest? He works at this desk, which is designed to look like an information booth or customer service counter, and there's one at the entrance of nearly every casino. Sometimes they look like this with provocative.
I never had somebody like
a different race called me the N-word to my face.
Never?
Never. I think I'm like one of the.
You ready?
Ones.
Get out of any phone call with this one trick.
Okay.
Oh my god!
That's evil. When your morning poop doesn't come out, but you start to feel it as soon as you leave the house. When you're late too. Oh.
Say a color.
Yellow.
Red.
Give him red. Man, I can't wait this long. 8 months. A year? Bro just ruined my video.
Ooh, you lied. Ooh. Help my son! Son, have you seen my son anywhere? I can't find my son!
This is my battle scar from last night.
Oh, what happened?
Battle scars. Did the oven burn you?
What is good? Hey, yo, kid, that is so nasty. Hey, yo, where is that school? I suddenly want to go back to kindergarten.
I never had somebody like a different race call me the N-word to my face.
Never?
Never. I think I'm like one of the.
You ready?
Ones.
Get out of any phone call with this one trick.
Okay.
PewDiePie's 50 million subscriber Ruby Brawfist play button has been found after 6 years. The award was last seen in this video on the PewDiePie channel, Destroying My 50 Million award. Since then, many people, including myself, have been wondering, did Felix keep this award? Well, YouTuber Stanley Foss released this video called Lost PewDiePie Award Found, in which he states his friend Isaiah found this award on eBay and he purchased it for a few $100s. It looked exactly the same as it did in Felix's original unboxing. And most importantly, on the bottom of the award was a Society Award sticker, which looked exactly like this. The same kind of sticker that features on all Precious YouTube awards. If you take a look at this award in great detail, you might notice that the text on the front of the award is missing. And if we take a look at PewDiePie's original unboxing, it very clearly says, PewDiePie, 50 million subscribers, YouTube. You wouldn't think that you could accidentally wipe this text off, but maybe that did happen. PewDiePie's 50 million subscriber Ruby Brawfist play button has been found after 6 years. The award was last seen in this video on the PewDiePie channel, Destroying My 50 Million award. Since then, many people, including myself, have been wondering, did Felix keep this award?
Okay, Hannah, I need you to do something for me. I'm gonna take your arm, I'm gonna strap this on. I want you to put this earpiece on, okay?
Okay, what is this?
There's only one track on it. As soon as the race starts, I want you to hit play.
Here, let me help you. Is this music?
Nope. You hit play and start running.
Okay.
I want you to trust me. Okay. You can go to the starting line.
Runners, take your mark.
Hannah, this is your dad. I'm going to coach you through this race and be with you every step of the way. We're going to do this together. Just stay with me. Don't burn yourself out too early. Settle into an even pace. About 70% of your max speed. But we're going to need to save some energy for the end. You don't win races with just your legs. Victory or defeat happens in your head first.
The detective answered, and he goes, "We just want to talk to you. Where are you?" And I go, "I'm at Albertsons," but I was really at Kmart.
Yeah.
And he goes, "We just want to talk to you." I go, "Okay, I'll be at Albertsons." I hung up the phone, and I went back to my car. I'm sitting there rolling the joint, and I see a SWAT truck come in with other Boulder police, and I'm like, they're not looking to talk to me. They're looking to kill me. I told my girlfriend what I saw. She goes, "Just turn yourself in." I'm like, that means I'm gonna miss the wedding. And she goes, "What wedding?" I go, "Don Johnson is marrying Sheena Easton tonight." I've been waiting all year for this fucking wedding. And listen, guys, in my retarded mind, this is how up drugs are. I remember having her drop me off at the police station next morning. I should be out of here by an hour. And I'll never forget walking upstairs. Who is it? Jose Diaz. I went in, dog. When I went in, I was bum rushed. All I heard was I had cops all over me. "Get on the floor, get on the floor, get on the floor. You're being charged with kidnapping 1, kidnapping 2, aggravated robbery, accessory to a felony, second-degree burglary. My bail was $50,000. I'm like, what? The detective answered, and he goes, "We just want to talk to you. Where are you?" And I go, "I'm at Albertsons," but I was really at Kmart.
Yeah.
And he goes, "We just want to talk to you." I go, "Okay, I'll be at Albertsons." I hung up the phone, and I went back to my car. I'm sitting there rolling the joint, and I see a SWAT truck come in with other Boulder police, and I'm like, they're not looking to talk to me. They're looking to kill me. I told my girlfriend what I saw. She goes, "Just turn yourself in." I'm like, that means I'm gonna miss.
Look how fast I can tie rebar. The foundation guys were putting rebar in for the spray booth pit, and they were using this cordless rebar tire, so I decided to check it out. It's a Max RB398. It weighs just over 5 pounds and can tie 2,600 ties per charge. The guys said they've had it for over 7 years and it's been super reliable. It feeds from a spool in the back and you can get 120 ties with one spool. The spools cost around $7 a piece. It's really easy to change the spools. You just push this lever and feed the wire through. Once you get it in place, you just click it shut and you're good to go. This model's been discontinued, but I looked at the Max webpage and they make a newer version. It's an RB398S. Here's a tie I cut off with my snips and you can see how it wraps around several times. At $2,400, it's not cheap.
If you ever cooked bread, you know exactly what this is. And yes, I'm putting it on beef. That's because I'm going to be dry aging this entire roast with yeast, which is what is used to make bread. It's also used to make beer and many other things. So I wanted to dry age my entire roast with it. After ensuring that every single edge of this thing was fully covered, then into my dry ager you went for 45 days. Once the time was up, I took it out and look. The smell reminded me so much of baked bread. It was actually not that bad. So I immediately started taking everything out. Because when you dry age, you gotta remove this outer crust, which is called pellicle. Those are not good, they don't taste good, they just gotta go. And once I was done, I was left with some beautiful steaks. Take a look. Right at this stage, I was excited to see how it was gonna taste. So I seasoned it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and immediately took it outside to grill it. I put a nice, wonderful crust. I made sure that it was cooked to medium rare, as now the only thing left was to taste it.
Not my thing.
If you ever cooked bread, you know exactly what this is. And yes, I'm putting it on beef. That's because I'm going to be dry aging this.
Yo, this might be a short, but it's a deep song, so listen in full.
5 fastest knives of all time. Number 1, kinematic opening action. You've got 2 arms that rotate on the back of the knife. All it takes is a simple push of your thumb and it launches the blade open, and then you don't even have to adjust your grip to hold the knife. Number 2, switch blades. Whether you go with a push button auto or an out the front automatic, the spring-loaded action of these blades ensure that they open quickly every single time. Number 3, axis or crossbar locks. The centrifugal action allows you to flick the blade open very quickly once you have it out of your pocket, and it's also one of the quickest back into your pocket too. Number 4, the Emerson Wave or other pocket deployers like it. Whether it's on a karambit or a standard folding knife, the hook allows you to catch the blade on the hem of your pocket and open it as you pull it free, making it almost as quick as a fixed blade. And number 5, fixed blades, especially one with a sheath design that allows you to get your full grip on the handle before you draw it. Just grab, pull, and cut. 5 fastest knives of all time. Number 1, kinematic opening action. You've got 2.
Ring, ring.
911 dispatch, how can I help you?
My whole family's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Eurostep.
Who did it?
I don't know who did it.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
He's still in the house.
Oh,
My 2 kids are slaughtered. My wife is slaughtered.
No, is he close to where your kids are?
They're dead.
Oh, they're all dead. Well, that's okay.
Just call the cops because I hear them near me. I hear them near me.
Okay, well then you should quiet down a little bit, huh?
That's how they are.
Yeah, they are like that.
I don't like it.
Well, I think it's she's busy, man. She's heard this.
Yo, where's everybody going?
They just crashed.
Oh shit! Who was that? Oh, go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fucking no! No! Oh my god! Yo, where's everybody going?
They just crashed.
Oh shit! Who was that? Oh, go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fucking no! Oh my god! Yo, where's everybody going? They just crashed. Oh shit! Who was that? Oh, go, go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fucking no! 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 Oh my god! Yeah.
Are you struggling to see chess games?
It's no secret that I abuse my cutting tools, like really abuse them. And yes, it's true that
I'm back at it again with the lid buster. Apparently I was using it wrong. I got a bunch of comments saying I need to flip it over, but that confused me even more. I spent like 10 minutes reading the comments seeing if someone explained how to do it the other way, and then I thought maybe I just need to smack it to like bust it.
This is just a regular light bulb, but I'm only interested in its insides. This is because I've been curious to see what happens if I plug it in without the
X anybody, I'm on mode, bitch. You ain't gotta blow me, I'ma still get blown, bitch. City prices high, that's why I'm on a road, bitch. Young and straight with a fanny.
I had a guy on OkCupid send me an emoji as an opening line. Not a cute one, not like a heart or a kissy face or even an eggplant, which is gross, but I get it. He sent me one of these. And I responded, because I was like, I gotta make sure this guy doesn't hurt anybody. So I wrote back and I said, does this work for you? Do people respond because they're confused? Are you negging me? What's happening here? And he goes, well, the way a woman responds to the emoji tells me a lot about her character. And I said, all right, Detective Douche Rocket. What does my response tell you about my character? And he goes, well, it tells me you're really transparent, honesty's super important to you, and you have trouble trusting people. That emoji works.
Where should you keep your gun at if you have a kid in the house?
Okay, let's go back. How old is your child when you teach your child firearm safety? Okay, let's just say you keep your gun in the safe, right? You can send a little lock box right next to the bed, okay? Middle of the night, boom, you hear somebody kicking your door in, they're hauling ass to your room, ready to spray you up. How long is it gonna take you to get that gun in the safe? I can leave my gun on the counter if my child already knows firearm safety. Now, go back to my question. How old should a child be before we teach them firearm safety? Garbage. How old were you when your parents taught you not to stick your finger in the light socket, touch the stove, play with knives? You couldn't even talk. Barely could walk. Perfect example. Some stuff you just didn't play with, right? Mommy and daddy taught you look left, look right, look left before you walk across the street. Did you play with traffic? Some shit you just not gonna do.
Where should you keep your...
Did you say intern? Is it a job or an internship? Well, all my assistants are interns. Sorry, is that...
One of them Instagram fishing chicks said she could beat me in a spearfish off. So we're gonna put it to the test. T for the lady.
Chuck, Chuck.
You got this? I quickly realized I was in over my head. Can't fucking mermaid? And don't even know how to fucking snorkel.
How we feeling?
Are you like a floaty?
I was so bad that a police officer pulled us over just to make sure there wasn't something wrong with me.
My child.
But I did get to see some great views. Like, god damn, look at that nurse shark. I did get a little seasick. But I did have a lot of teas too, so it could have been from that. Or the 6 gallons of salt water I swallowed. Regardless, I got absolutely shit on.
Another one?
So I let her stroke my duck. One of them Instagram fishing chicks said she could beat me in a spearfish off. So we're gonna put it to the test. T for the lady.
Chuck, Chuck.
You got this?
So in 2009, a man named Gurgey Barkey was watching the iconic movie Stuart Little at home with his daughter on his lap when he saw something that nearly made him drop his daughter. As an art historian, Gurgey had been trained to automatically begin examining any piece of art that showed up on screen. And in this particular scene, staring at him from behind the characters was a famous Hungarian painting that had been missing for the past 90 years. Needless to say, this dude was completely shocked. I mean, a Hollywood movie? How does that even happen? Gurgey began reaching out to Columbia Pictures and Sony Pictures, the studios that had produced Stuart Little, but neither could find the painting. So he then reached out to crew members who had worked on the movie's set, and around a month later, he actually got a response from the person who just had the painting sitting around in their house. Apparently, this person had just seen the artwork at an antique shop and, thinking it fit the Stuart Little vibe, bought it for $500 to use on set. Its real value, as determined by a later auction, was over $200,000. Because of Gurgey's sharp eyes, the painting was finally able to be recovered after
What did I do with the other emu egg in the incubator that didn't hatch? Well, I just set it outside until I figured out what I wanted to do. I'm kind of curious how it all went. I'm terrified this thing is under pressure, so I'm going to try to drill a small hole, cover it in fabric, so if it blows up, I don't get covered in 1 pound of rotten egg. Seriously, that would be awful. The shells are really thick. It took me a while to drill through, mostly because I was being super cautious. And then suddenly, the drill bit poked through and it did not explode on me. But I still really don't know what's in it, so let's open it up. Gonna take the Dremel and cut a perfect line right around the egg. Well, my intentions were to cut a perfect line, but again, I'm doing it with one hand while holding the phone with the other to try to film it all. Turns out the inside is filled with, well, egg. Nothing ever developed. There was no yolk versus white. I suspect it got damaged in shipping when it was sent to me. If the yolk was broken open, it would never be viable. But there you go. Curiosity satisfied.
I can't get an image.
How did that... Is that a swordfish?
With that dorsal fin? It's a marlin. I hooked him with a naked ballyhoo, battled me for over an hour. Suddenly, he just leapt out of the water. He came right at me.
Save the story for the bar, Quint. Right now, we need to cut the damn thing in half.
No. 40-plus years I've been chasing a fish like this. You can't just behead him.
Can't leave his nose in your leg either.
His bill. Can't you just pull him out gently? I'll sign a waiver.
The pull-out method never works. If any of your blood vessels are damaged, it gets messy. Congrats. I hear your surgery is on the schedule. How's his distal pulse?
A little thready, but still there.
We need to get him to an MRI.
I'm not going anywhere without Franklin. I named him after my father.
You and Franklin both won't fit. Ow! Help! You said he was dead.
I didn't take a pulse.
Go get something to kill it.
No, it's dead.
It's moving.
It's a post-mortem response. You guys are doctors. Don't people do this?
No.
I'm sorry, white or brown?
White rice, please.
Yep. What type of beans?
Pinto.
You watched the game last night?
I did.
What'd you think?
It was alright. Yeah, it was good.
What kind of meat?
Let me get some chorizo.
You got it. You Celtics fan?
Not really, but like it was still fun. It was a good
What
game.
else you want?
Pico.
Yeah. You're
Walk.
not Philly.
No.
Philly sucks.
Yeah.
What else?
Roxanne's.
Roxanne's? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure you never been here?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. What else would you like, man?
That'll be it.
That's it?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
What did you think of the game?
When I think of the game,
Yeah.
Philly sucks. You know, they really suck. Really bad. Matter
I mean,
of fact,
they had a pretty
buddy,
good season.
Buddy, take this Philly cheesesteak and go the back to Philly. See you later, buddy.
Listen, everybody has a bad night. Not everybody can afford to have 2 bad nights.
Look at him, he's giving him his hand.
I really believe it's a motivation bump. I'm in the business of selling fights, and I think I'm pretty good at it, but I'm gonna have a hard time, letting people know that I promise this next one's gonna be good. So I need to talk to them and figure out what's going on and why this is happening.
The way they sold it to me was kind of like, we're going to throw you under the bus, but it'll be a good fight, huh?
Uppercut by Silva. Silva looking to get inside. He says, let's go! Confident in his striking. Look at the hands throw. Yeah, I think he really does. Down goes Griffin. Look at Silva. I mean, that's just amazing.
So a badass blacksmith actually hand forged this axe for me. And while it's not huge, it's only about, 5 or 6 pounds, give or take. It does have an amazing shape, and I want to put it to the test for him.
Now, my dad doesn't know who I'm talking to, but it's one of those old phones on the wall. And I was like, yeah, thank you, coach. I appreciate it. I said, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to close this chapter in my life. I can't thank you enough for everything. You've been a wonderful mentor. Wish you the best of luck. Hang up the phone. My dad was like on his little rocker, looking at me. He said, who was that? I said, well, that was Wally Buono, the coach from CFL. He goes, what did he say? Told him. He goes, and you said? I said, I'm not doing it. He goes, he just offered you a chance, a job to make money at something that you love and you're not gonna do it? I said, I'm not gonna do it. And he goes, well, what are you gonna do? By this time, my mom's walking in. She starts to feel the tension, right? She walks in, and I was an only child, so it's just the three of us in this house, in this little apartment in Tampa. She walks in. My dad said, what are you gonna do? I said, this is it. I said, I'm gonna get in the business. He said, what business? I said, the family business, the wrestling business. We got into the biggest fight. He hated the idea, and ultimately he came back around. And from the very first day of training, I was in love. Now, my dad doesn't know who I'm talking to, but it's one of those old phones on the wall. And I was like, yeah, thank you, coach. I appreciate it.
This is how I unfortunately see most people pick puppies up. Almost like a baby. They reach underneath, and they lift them up like this. Really not fond of that method, and I'll tell you why. We have, as a human, a ball and socket joint, and my arm can comfortably move out like that. The dog has more of a shoulder blade build, where their legs and shoulders are meant to move forward and backward. So I don't want to be forcing pressure with his whole body weight, forcing his shoulders out. I don't think that's real healthy for them, especially as they begin to mature and get bigger. A safer, healthier way for the pup to pick them up be to grab them by the scruff, support the chest, and support the butt. This is how I unfortunately see most people pick puppies up.
Most people won't admit what they've done wrong when modifying their cars, but luckily for you, we're going to talk about just that, so you don't have to learn the hard way like we have. The first thing that probably everybody has done, or at least thought about doing when they were young and had their first car, is cutting their springs. Some of us have done it, some of us haven't, but we'll never actually admit it if we have. Back in the day, everybody in the high school parking lot wanted an exhaust for their car, and they would just hop onto eBay where you could find no-name exhausts for pennies on the dollar. There were a ton of people that did it, and they would either just not talk about it, or they would try to hype it up as a cool new brand that you've never heard of, and we're not quite sure which one is worse. Cheap intakes were just as bad. We remember checking out the K&N intakes at O'Reilly's, but then buying the $50 one on eBay because it's pretty much the same thing, right? Wrong. They never fit right, and installation would often include a hammer. There is one more mod that will definitely ruin your car, and that's fake badges. Your 335 is not an M3. Regardless of how much power you're making with your single turbo kit, it's still a 335. So don't ruin your car with any of these mods. We have real suspension, intakes, and exhaust at Fitment Industries.
So skydivers without parachutes, the first competitor to ever go down a soapbox course, head first. Good luck, Rick. Okay, through there. Wouldn't expect this to be...
Lost an argument on Discord, and God gave me a sign.
Here's 3 more bizarre-looking knives. The Sencut Bronte. The Bronte employs a front flipper, the opener with the steepest learning curve. Once the knife is open, you can see its neutral handle and its admittedly strange blade shape. It reminds the eye of the traditional sax, the iconic blade that pillaged Western Europe and earned the Saxons their name. The CRKT Ritual. Not only is this a strange knife, but it's huge too. Its 4.5-inch blade stretches backward, giving the knife a scimitar-esque shape. The deep curve in the belly grants the user supreme slicing performance, so it's a great EDC knife too. The Flytanium Tater Song. It's like a traditional Filipino balisong, but its aluminum handles are milled and finished to look like crinkle-cut fries. But never fear, it flips like a competition-grade bally. Here's 3 more bizarre-looking knives. The Sencut.
Today, I'm gonna attempt to mine a diamond at the famous Herkimer Diamond Mines in upstate New York. So first, I began searching for rock covered with small dark holes. Then, I anxiously started mining in a few different locations. Although, after a few hours of patiently chipping away, I didn't have much luck. So, I decided to try the find and break technique, where you break open a rock in hope of finding a diamond inside. So, I began smashing the shit out of a ridiculous amount of rocks until I finally spotted something.
Dude, I think that's a crystal.
Now, although I was thrilled to discover a crystal, I still wanted to find a diamond, but it was unbearably hot outside and I was exhausted. Therefore, I used my EcoFlow wave to cool off so I could resume mining at full strength. Then, for the rest of the afternoon, I continued utilizing both mining techniques while repeating the same tedious process one swing at a time until at last, I finally found a Herkimer diamond. Today, I'm gonna attempt to mine a diamond at the famous Herkimer diamond mines in upstate New York. So first, I began searching for rock covered with small dark holes. Then I anxiously started mining in a few different locations. Although after a few hours of patiently chipping away, I didn't have much.
There's a kid this year on American Idol, Joe. His name is Ian Tungi. He starts singing, and it's angelic.
Oh, I'll tell you goodnight, close the door. I'll tell you I love you once more. Time is gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you're sleeping, I try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters away.
There's a kid this year on American Idol, Joe. His name is Ian Tungi. He starts singing, and it's angelic.
Oh, I'll tell you goodnight, close the door. I'll tell you I love you once more. Time is gone.
So anyways, I went down in this hole where I always find trash that comes from the power plant. And at first I found this pipe cleaner, and then I dug around some more in this hole to see if there was any shells. And I found this one, but it doesn't look that good, so I'm just gonna leave it here. After some more digging around, I found another shell. Wait a second, was this the exact same shell that I just found? Anyways, then I found this piece of fiberglass and another absolutely decrepit shell, another pipe cleaner right nearby, and another very gross shell. Here's a third pipe cleaner and pipe cleaner number 4. All in all, pretty good trash haul from down there. So anyways, I went down in this hole.
I think he got canceled pretty hard too, so he's got to be careful what he says sometimes.
Really?
Too. Remember with the suicide force or whatever?
Did anybody take that seriously though? That's a real force, isn't it?
I didn't give a shit, to be honest, but I think he was younger too, so it's probably pretty traumatizing, the whole internet turning on you, right? Who'd you fight if you had to fight one of them?
I'd probably fight the sister, I think.
Is there a sister?
RuPaul.
Who's that? Oh,
I'd bag that bitch up, son.
The drag
Whatever.
queen?
If she wants it, she wants it, cuz.
I think he got canceled pretty hard too.
Men talk about when they're alone, because I genuinely do not understand how men do not know personal.
Okay, so I guess this is a secret that many people don't know. Pop culture loves to portray men as being very simple and shallow, like we'll get together and we'll just talk about sports all day. We'll never get into anything about our personal lives. And I guess women don't realize there's a reason for this. From birth, it was my understanding that the most noble thing you can do as a man is not be a burden on other people. And most men I've known experience talking about deep subjects as work. You are putting a burden on them. It's not a burden to talk about sports or video games or Warhammer figures.
So something mysterious has been happening at this backyard fish pond. They have this great little goldfish collection, but one by one their beloved fish have been disappearing and no one knows why. So luckily the pond company you can believe in is on site to assist the situation. We think there's nowhere for these fish to hide and they're getting plucked away one by predators. So today Premier Pond's gonna be building a brand new fish tunnel. We're gonna take this hard plastic tube, we're gonna put rocks all around it and give the fish a place to hide. Set up our holding tubs, drop in our pumps, and we're gonna start draining this thing down, gently scooping up our fish, dropping them nice and carefully into their holding tub. And for this project we've got Premier Sam, as seen here, and Kuzi. Anyone who knows this squad knows that Kuzi absolutely loves animals, so he's pumped, and Sam loves building, so let's get it. Start by rinsing down our waterfall, really rinsing down everything actually. Then we're going to vacuum out the skimmer and biofalls, get it nice and shiny clean, and Kuzi is going to power wash. And Kuzi is so fast at power washing, this footage actually isn't even sped up. Kuzi's getting the pond right, and then Sam's going to bust out the salt. So something mysterious has been happening at this backyard.
Flat glass does not result in more rock chips. Just pull this window out here and it's got one rock chip right there. Here you go, one rock chip. And it still has the original BC commercial license plate decal in it from 1987. This truck has done well over 1 million miles since 1987 with one rock chip and then $40 to replace the windshield. The only reason manufacturers switch to those curved windshields is because you got to buy a curved windshield from them. That means you have to go to the original supplier to get a windshield. That's why that windshield in the pickup truck costs $700 and these are $40. It's a planned monopoly. By making model-specific parts, you're forcing a monopoly. That's why they use planned economics to get expensive pieces rather than simple flat glass that worked for 40, 50, 60 years. It's not about the rock chips.
I had a guy in Montreal that was measuring frames. When someone threw a punch, click, 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 he was able to know who has better reaction times than others. It was like a secret weapon, secret knowledge that nobody knows. He told me BJ Penn has the fastest reaction time of all the UFC roster that he couldn't measure. When I fight BJ Penn, I was faking a lot, showing him all these creativity, all these.
In the second fight.
Yes, because I wanted to load up his nervous system to make him tired, because I knew he had a quick reaction time, so he was flinching a lot. I was making him flinch and react. He was getting stiff and flinching because I want to get it out of his system. So when he got tired and his nervous system is tired, now I could attack. I had a guy in Montreal that was measuring frames. When someone
I went into my girlfriend's closet and took 3 of her hangers. Specifically, I took 3 boomerang hangers from IKEA. These hangers cost $1.12 a piece, so I left her $3.36 in a baggie. And then I took the hangers and removed the bottom rod from each one. Then I took my girlfriend's nail polish remover and tried to remove the adhesive holding these 2 pieces together. And that didn't work, so I just sawed them in half. The next step was to get some wood glue and rearrange the pieces into new shapes. Like these 2 here form a backwards S. And then I used my wood clamps to hold the pieces together as the glue dried. And at other times when the glue wasn't working, I brought out the staple gun. Eventually I had this, and left over was one of the bottom rods. So I cut the bottom of it off so it was flat, and on the other side I did the opposite. And then I went to my brother's house where he drilled 2 holes in one of the hangers so that I could attach a string of rubber bands across it. And now I have this, an IKEA hanger crossbow. And when you line up the arrow I created and fire it, it goes about 8 feet. I went into my girlfriend's closet.
He says to me, he goes, "Yeah, you know that the flare cannon, it says pink on it." He was like, "It's a girl." So I was like, "Wait, what? Like, surely not." So I go over and look at it, and then Freezy starts laughing. But then Freezy says it to Kirsty, and Con, and I think John says it to all of them, going, "Yeah, you know, I just went over and looked, and it says pink. It's like engraved on it. It says pink."
Yeah.
Tells them all, and then Kirsty's like, "Oh my god, that's so bad. Like, it literally says what the gender is already, like, so we know it's a girl." And then Con goes and asks the pyrotechnic guys and says, like, "Oh, is it, like, it's pink, obviously, so." And he says, "Oh, someone had a little look around and it says it on it." And they were like, "We're not that amateur, mate."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then Freezy just burst out laughing. But obviously they know it's pink.
Yeah, they know it's pink.
So I think Con must have been really close to getting them to be like, yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But he says to me, he goes,
The magnet I'm using today is the biggest magnet on the market because Morgan lost her Aggie ring near this boat ramp, but thankfully it was attached to a big set of truck keys. On my first cast, I pulled up this hunk of metal, which gave me a lot of hope that I'd find her ring, but I spent all day only pulling up trash. Eventually we gave up and we all forgot about the ring for 10 months. So we're back at the same spot as we were like almost a year ago, and you guys check out how low the water is. It was a really dry year here in Texas, and the search zone was now on dry land. I had a second chance to surprise Morgan with her ring. After another full day of finding metal trash, this happened. Oh.
Yeah! Look at that, guys! Woo! Oh my gosh.
We just found something that's been sitting underwater for close to 10 months, I think. Check it out.
Oh my god, I know what it is. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm about to spend the entire day taking out my braids. At the 3-week mark, I did a refresh of the front and back, and they're still actually looking pretty good, but it's time. I washed them pretty recently, so I'm hoping that my braid out from this will look really good because I actually don't have any curly hair products right now. They're all in the mail. I'm gonna cut them here because my hair is pretty long. It's like this long when I stretch it, so in the braid's probably actually like up to here, but I'm gonna cut here just to be safe. It's cut short. It is 2:30 right now. Let's see how long this takes. As much as I want to keep it in, I'm gonna take it out because it already looks so good. I'm excited to see what the braid out's gonna look like. Almost done. I've watched 2.5 Halloween movies on Disney Plus so far. I'm about to spend the entire day taking out my braids.
Guys, this is a dog. Name is Coco.
I saved a sheep's life. That's right. I went out to touch grass and came across not one, not
If you killed 60,000 people with your company makes peanut butter, and that peanut butter killed 60,000 people, they'd be like, you gotta stop making peanut butter. But with the drug companies, they're like, oh, your experimental drug where you lied about all the tests killed 60,000 people? Well, we're gonna need a small portion of the money that you made as a fine. Like Vioxx. Vioxx made somewhere around $12 billion. It killed somewhere between 50 and 60,000 people, and they had to pay somewhere in the range of $5 billion in fines. That's wild, because that means you are allowed to profit $7 billion and kill 50,000 plus people. If you killed 60,000...
Oh, there we go. F-35. Yeah. So a lot of people think that's going supersonic. So I'm sure you've done plenty of low passes like that. So how fast is he flying?
You know, I think they have to be right around transonic, right? Probably like 0.94-ish, I think is usually where they're living.
What were you guys limited to? Because I heard a rumor, let me know if this is true, that if you fly more than 0.97 Mach and open the speed brakes, you can create mini sonic booms.
Absolutely, yeah. It'll just chop right off the tail of the jet. So the solos had to be very, very careful on the sneak passes because you're just wanting to rage in, you know, sneak up on the crowd. Yeah, 0.95 is usually where everyone tried to limit themselves, and there was the occasional, as you've probably heard or read about, folks that didn't do that.
I heard some rumors back at the Air Force Academy, someone going supersonic in F4, breaking all the windows, and it was a multi-million-dollar check.
Yikes. My new book comes out May 23rd. It's How to Apply Fighter Pilot Decision Making to Everyday Life. Check it out. Links in the bio.
Oh, there we go. F-35. Yeah. So a lot of people think that's going supersonic. So I'm sure you've done plenty of low passes like that. So how fast is he flying?
You know, I think they have to be right around transonic, right? Probably like 0.94-ish, I think is usually where they're living.
What were you guys limited to? Because I heard it.
Before I started this project, I had no idea why people didn't use root slabs to build furniture with, and by the time I finished this project, I still don't know. Building with roots is awesome, and I think everybody should do it. I do know that it's a little expensive to dig up a root and slab it out, but this was probably the prettiest single piece of wood that I've ever had access to. My only regret is that it wasn't quite big enough, and I actually had a fan give me this slab. I was giving away a farmhouse table. I didn't really like it. I didn't want to sell it, so I put it up on Instagram, just said, hey, anybody that wants it can have it for free, and the guy that showed up to get it had this root slab, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. So I was going to try to make something with it, and this was for a client. Sat in my shop for a few months. A client reached out, wanted a certain size entryway table, and I went to work with it. And you can see here just how amazing those root slabs can be. And I encourage all of you sawyers out there, cut more slabs of roots.
Today we're ordering delivery to the delivery driver's house.
Hey, what was your name again?
So I have a Bradenton, Florida address. Hey, I'd like to place an order for delivery.
Yeah, we don't deliver that far, sir.
I'd like to place an order for delivery.
Here he comes.
I don't know, but it's not our dude.
Thank you for calling Papa John.
I think he's calling somebody at his house.
Rob? Just getting a pizza. I sent it to this address. Don't tell him, okay?
Okay, yeah. He's coming in right now.
¿Cómo está? Good. Yes. How much is it?
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
What's happening?
I don't know. I don't understand. He didn't even say anything about it being his house. Today we're ordering delivery.
I'm half tempted to do it right here. If I just start with an empty gun and there's nothing in it, and I do one of those. Don't do that. It's hard on guns, guys. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's any type of gun, and to play off of that, our revolver guys out there, you're gonna appreciate this one. But if you're handling a revolver and you've got the cylinder open, don't Western movie set it and zing. Yeah, like so hard on revolvers. Throw them out of timing.
Oh yeah,
you ruin the
it'll mess them up
the gun.
bad.
Don't do that.
I'm half tempted to do it right here. If I just start with an empty gun and there's nothing in it, and I do one of those. Don't do that. It's hard on guns, guys. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's any type of gun, and to play off of that, our revolver guys out there, you're gonna appreciate this one. But if you're handling,
so I was working at East Charlotte Nissan. This guy came in. I walk up to him and say, "How can I help you?" He just looks at the GTR. It's 2017 Nissan GTR. So he comes in and says, "I want it." Just kind of points at it. I'm like, "Do you want to finance? You know, or what are we doing?" He's like, "Well, I'd like to finance, but I don't have a provable source of income. I make, you know, I think he said $500,000 or $600,000 a year, which would be fine, you know." But he could not prove a cent of his income. This guy, we're all like, "Man, I don't know what we can do. You got any cash to put down?" He's like, "Maybe got something." He walks out to his truck and just grabs like a sack, dumps it on the table. There's enough to like cover his trade and then half the car. And then the banks were like, "Yeah, we'll take a chance." And so that's the day I sold a Nissan GTR to a Russian gangster. So I was working at East Charlotte Nissan. This guy came in. I walk up to him and say, "How can I help you?" He just looks at the GTR. It's 2017 Nissan GTR. So he comes in and says, "I want it." Just kind of points at it.
A miracle, you know that.
Yeah.
How do you meet Kurt Cobain and form Nirvana with him? Although you were the sixth drummer in the band.
Yeah,
right?
I came later.
Why did they go through 5 other drummers before they came to find you?
They were a funny band, you know. I think they hadn't really found the right drummer yet. And you know, the way Kurt wrote songs, he wrote these really, really simple songs. And he's a great lyricist. His objective was really like make the song as catchy and memorable and simple as possible.
Did he allow you any feedback in the writing process? I mean, here you are, a great songwriter.
We wouldn't even talk about it. We would just go in the room and he'd start playing something and we'd just play along and then it would become a song. We wouldn't say like, that chorus needs to be twice as long and in a different
You
key.
wouldn't question him. So he was the leader of that band.
The idea was not even to talk about music, to keep it as pure as possible.
Did it frustrate you that Kurt Cobain had that much? I mean, here you are. You're a bit of a control freak. You have all of these songs inside of you. How did you function in that band?
It's great.
But a miracle. You know that.
Yeah.
How do you meet Kurt Cobain?
A few months ago, I used 3D printing to fix my chair, but now it's all wobbly. A few people in my first video about this said,
You should fold it. What? That note, it's a fake, right? You should fold it.
It's a note from
for my mom. I have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, but there's no crease in the paper. When your mom hands you a note to miss school, the first thing you do is you fold it and you put it in your pocket. If it's real, where's the crease?
My cool. I love you even if it's difficult.
Hey, you should fold it.
What?
That note, it's a fake, right? You should fold it.
It's a note from my mom. I have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, but there's no crease in the paper. When your mom hands you a note to miss school, the first thing you do is you fold it and you put it in your pocket. If it's real, where's the crease?
My cool. I love you.
Storm. Okay, I admit it, but the roommate that you put me with, she had a 24-hour webcam going at all times, and she put her tissues everywhere. One time.
My wife is undoubtedly.
These are the celebrities that own the most amount of phrases and words. Jay-Z owns 46 trademarks, including a shade of blue that was for a Jeep that never came out. Shaq owns 47, including Shaq to School and Shaq-a-Claus. Mariah Carey owns 50, and no one else can call themselves Queen of Christmas. Rihanna has 53, and she famously had to sue her own dad because he was using their shared last name to scam people out of money. Kanye West has 71. Gordon Ramsay has 73, mostly versions of his restaurants and his shows. Drake has a lot. He's got 86, and he was denied Certified Lover Boy after he decided to make it the name of his album. Kim Kardashian has 92, but she's filed for well over 200 in her career. Kylie Jenner has 193, but she still can't get Kylie because Kylie Minogue's like, babe, I was here first. The very most, Taylor Swift, 215. These are the celebrities that own the most amount of phrases and words. Jay-Z.
Yesterday, we set out a brand new trap, a dog-proof raccoon trap. We baited it up with some of our best producing baits from our live traps, dog food and honey. I'm walking down to check the traps right now. I've had a lot of luck in the past with those dog-proof traps, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic today. Feed the chickens. Now let's go check the traps. All right, we have nothing in the skunk trap. It's been a few days. I think we're probably going to rebait it. We're going to put some peanut butter in it this time. That's what we caught our last predator we caught in the skunk trap on. Skunk trap's good to go. Squirrel trap is not set off. We know it catches a lot more than squirrels, so we're going to use sardines here. We may actually not use all the sardines on this trap. We may just put a few in there. There we go. Okay, that one's all set. And our den trap has also not been set off. We're going to rebait it with these sardines. This one has not been touched. We're just going to leave that one alone. You guys stay tuned tomorrow. Let's see what we catch. Yesterday, we set out.
All right, one of the great mysteries of the Apple Watch. Have you guys ever wondered? The question is, can you get 24 stand hours? Actually, can you get more than 24 stand hours? So a stand hour is pretty simple, right? You just stand up for 60 seconds out of every hour, and your Apple Watch can detect that you're standing and give you credit for that stand hour. So 24 stand hours is already going to be really hard. Theoretically, if you fly backwards a few time zones and stand up for every single hour, then you will add up to over 24 stand hours in a day. So that's exactly what I did. So I just got on a flight to California, which is 3 hours behind East Coast time, and I made sure I was getting those stand hours in. Yes, I did miss one, but I stood up every single other hour starting at midnight, and every hour on the plane, which was really annoying, but I did it for the cause. 22, 23, 24, and then, moment of truth, this is what 25 stand hours looks like. Confirmed, it works. I'm so tired. All right, one of the great mysteries of the Apple Watch. Have you guys ever wondered? The question is, can you get 24 stand hours? Actually, can you get more than 24 stand hours? So a stand hour is pretty simple, right? You just stand up for 60 seconds out of every hour, and your Apple Watch can detect that you're standing and give you credit for that stand hour. So 24 stand hours is already going to be really hard. Theoretically, if you
We see what looks like a Zamboni in the parking lot, a really tall looking thing with headlights pointing right at us. And as we get closer, it turns out that it's a rolled over Ford Expedition. We start looking at it a little bit more, and there's a little itty bitty fire in the back seat. I didn't think the car was stolen at this point, but everyone else who's more intelligent than me was like, oh, okay, someone stole the car, went for a joyride, rolled it over. We ran, we grabbed our fire extinguisher because we have fire extinguishers in our drift cars, and put the little itty bitty fire out, called the police. So this dude comes up, looks pretty sketchy, and he's got some marijuana leaf boxers on, he's got a nice little ponytail, and he's got it looked like he had like a water bottle full of beer or something. And that water bottle full of what we thought was beer was actually gasoline. And the dude had lit on fire like a towel or something and literally made a Molotov cocktail out of this water bottle full of gasoline and blew up the Expedition in front of us. And we just see it go poof up in flames. It was definitely a very scary situation, but I had never seen a car blow up, so it was a little fascinating. And we see what looks like a Zamboni in the parking lot.
Okay, I was tagged in this video. This is probably the biggest corn I've ever seen in that part of the foot, which is the heel. This must be very painful to walk on. Not sure why this patient waited so long. However, they're doing a great job paring it down. The instrument they're using, I've never used, so I don't know what that is. We usually use a scalpel. But the technique is great, and I'm sure this patient is gonna feel a lot better and more comfortable when they're walking. I wish they wore gloves and cleaned the area before. Okay, I was tagged in this video. This is probably the biggest corn I've ever seen in that part of the foot, which is the heel. This must be very painful to walk on. Not sure why this patient waited so long. However, they're doing a great job.
I don't know how to dance but can lean and make the ghetto bitch.
Gentlemen, cock your pistols. Gentlemen, aim your pistols. 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, cock your pistols. Gentlemen, aim your pistols.
Soldiers of Reddit, what is the best thing you've ever heard a drill sergeant say? In Navy boot camp, we have a thing before battle stations called Amnesty Night. This is where we confess all the dumb shit we managed to get away with to our recruit division commanders and not get in trouble. Our chief had a lisp, which we all talked shit about throughout boot camp, but never in front of him. We had a pretty short guy named Patterson that could do a perfect impression of our chief. Patterson proceeded to stand up in the middle of forward IG and said, "Why the F do I have to keep touching your dirty ass skivist? You motherfuckers make me stick." The entire
Frequently asked questions I get as a flight attendant, part 3. So we just talked about how when I commute for work, I stay at what's called a crash pad, which is basically like a frat or a sorority for flight crews. And while it may seem fun to have 2 rooms full of 9 other flight attendants and pilots, I promise it's not all glitz and glamour. So I thought I'd share with you some pros and cons of this. Pro number 1, the cheap rent. A crash pad only costs between about $200 to $400 per month, but that comes with con number 1. The cheaper the rent, the more people you're probably sharing a place with. Which brings me to con number 2. The amount of alarms that you hear going off at all times of the day and night. Because remember, in our industry, not one person will have the same schedule. But that being said, here's another pro. Networking and relationships. I've met some of my best friends while staying at this crash pad, a bunch of which love to be featured on my videos. Nick. But on the flip side, it can get you in a whole lot of trouble too. I bet you can guess where this is going, which I'll talk about next. Frequently asked questions I get as a flight attendant, part 3. So we just talked about how when I commute for work, I stay at what's called a crash pad, which is basically like a frat or a sorority for flight crews. And while it may seem fun to have 2 rooms full of 9 other flight attendants and pilots, I promise it's not all glitz and glamour. So I thought I'd share with you some pros and cons of this. Pro number 1, the cheap rent. A crash pad only costs between about $200 to $400 per month, but that comes with con number 1. The cheaper the rent, the more people you're probably sharing a place with. Which brings me to con number
Listen up, I have one rule. If you don't wish to be here, don't come.
Dude, what does that mean?
It's not dude, it's Mr. Barth. The S is silent.
You're fucking gay.
Marcus, shut up!
No, you shut up, you dyke bitch.
Hey, Marcus.
What?
You're free to leave.
Like right now?
Like right now.
What the fuck? Do you want me to go to the dean's office?
I don't care where you go. Anything else?
Better back the fuck up before I fucking rock your shit.
That bag, it doesn't have any feelings. It's empty. I used to be very angry too, okay? I get it. You have no reason to be angry with me because I'm one of the few people that's here trying to give you an opportunity.
Why'd you throw Marcus out of class but not Jerry?
You know, Marcus verbally assaulted you. That's not allowed in my classroom. And what they say to me is immaterial. It'll all be okay.
Mr. Barth, do you like me?
Yes, of course I do. Nerd. Listen up, I have one rule. If you don't wish
You missed old school Joey. Funniest thing he ever said to me. We're doing a podcast. I said, Joey, what was prison like? And he goes, dog, if you think black people are allowed in movie theaters. My daughters only know him as their uncle because he used to come to our house for every Christmas and Easter. So Christmas Eve one year, I'm really drunk and I pass out in my closet and I get up and I'm like, I gotta wake up. It's freezing out. So I go, I'm gonna jump in the pool. So I come out in a Speedo. It's Christmas Eve. Everyone's around the house. So I get up, come out in a Speedo, I jump in the pool. And Isla comes out, jumps in the pool. Georgia jumps in the pool. All the kids start jumping in the pool. Joey's daughter is maybe 4 at the time. She goes, runs up to the pool, gets to the edge. She goes, no. And then Joey goes, go for it. She pulls off her pinky ring. She goes, Daddy, holds it and jumps in the pool.
You do a good Joey Diaz.
You missed old school Joey. Funniest thing he ever said to me. We're doing a podcast. I said, Joey, what was prison like? And he goes, dog, if you think black people are allowed in movie theaters. My daughters only know him as.
Can I have your AAA card?
Why?
I need to order a trip ticket for my road trip to Fort Davis.
Who said you could go to Fort Davis?
President Hagemeyer.
Well, I didn't say you could go.
It's fine. I'll be with Dr. Sturgis and Dr. Linkletter.
For how long?
3 days.
And they're okay with this?
Why wouldn't they be?
No reason. Just the same, I'm going to check in with them.
In the meantime, can I call AAA?
Can it please wait?
No.
Card is in my purse.
You're what guys call a keeper.
Dr. Linkletter, Mary Cooper.
Ah, Mrs. Cooper. I assume this is about the upcoming trip and perhaps your very understandable reluctance to let Sheldon come.
I have to admit, I do have some concerns.
As you should. So you're saying you prefer he not go with us?
But he'd be so disappointed.
Not more disappointed than me.
So you feel good about him going?
Only if you feel good about it.
Can I have your AAA card?
The Gerber Strong Arm. Let's talk about the sheath for a brief moment. Due to its incredible amount of modularity and attachment points. You can literally strap this thing to pretty much anything. Tack vest, belt, boot, girlfriend. Good grip, good weight, good feel. The spine is sharp enough to throw sparks off a ferro rod. It looks like a combo lanyard hole and a glass breaker. Impeccable tip retention. You know, it might have been a short blade, but you can still baton through even a 5-inch log if you know how to do it right. Oh my gosh, it's still sharp. So after stabbing through an ammo can, it still pulls through the paper. I give this sucker a 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. The Gerber.
This is how I make sure my exes never get over.
Okay.
At the beginning of every relationship, I buy a big pack of birthday candles. Every
Okay.
time we share a happy moment together, I secretly blow one out. It smells like birthday candles. Blowing out birthday candles is a distinct smell that everyone recognizes. By conditioning them to associate this smell with our relationship, every birthday they celebrate in the future, when they blow out the
That's
candles,
evil.
they'll think about me.
$20? They're really sweaty.
Is he buying us? Don't tell me your skin smell. No. Thumbs up if you love black people, I see.
I'm not racist, I swear.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offense.
What is that?
Side eye.
One last sniff. No way that's real. There is no way. If a poison expires, is it more poisonous or no longer Yeah, actually. Granny didn't know he was released after.
What's all that movement back there?
That's what I'm wondering.
This is how I make sure my exes never get over.
Okay.
At the beginning of every relationship, I buy a big pack of birthday candles. Every
Okay.
time we share a happy moment together, I secretly blow one out. It smells like birthday.
As a police officer, what situation made it hard for you to keep a straight face? Got a radio call to assist a citizen. I inquired as to the nature and I was advised that a child had a bug in his ear. I requested the callback number and I advised I would assist via telephone. I called the number and the mom told me that a bug had flown into her son's ear and she couldn't flush it out. The buzzing sound was driving her son crazy. I explained that she could take a flashlight and shine it into the ear and the bug would fly towards the light. I also told her if she had any issues to call me on my cell phone. About 15 minutes later, the mom called me and said, "It's not working." I was a couple of blocks away, so I responded to their address. I arrived and met the mom at the door. I asked her to show me the child. She sat next to the boy on the bed, explaining that she'd done as directed. She picks up the flashlight and shines it in her son's left ear. Nothing happened. I noticed the child pulling on his right ear. Just on a whim I asked her, which ear is the bug in? She said, his right ear. Why? I guess she expected the bug to fly through the kid's head and exit on the far side. I said with the hardest straight face ever, "Here, let me help." As a police officer, what situation made it hard for you?
If someone can break this Bingsu bead stress ball, I'll give him $1,000. But there's a catch. Let's give him some weird tools. Crunch Cup to crush the crunchy ball. The Hero Clip, a quarter, a drop shop dart.
Brick City! You tell me when.
When?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna goop this baby in.
Sloan looks like a DJ that doesn't know how to spin a record.
We're gonna put old George Washington through the center.
I think this thing is so strong. Oh.
We're definitely. Oh, God.
I hate this stress ball so much. It's honestly making me more stressed.
Sorry, guys.
Let's go.
Any second now. Okay.
For more, search Break It to Make It on
It's ready to go. It's ready to go. Let's go, baby. Done and done.
It seems like a great hack. I think most people would love to try it, except in a lot of places, like Bexar County in the state of Texas, you get one of these, but it also comes with a matching one of these, a camera to make sure that it's you and not a balloon blowing in your ignition interlock. And if you're wondering why I have an ignition interlock in this vehicle, then you should go check out our podcast on YouTube where I talk exactly about that.
It's ready to go. It's ready to go. Let's go, baby. Done and done.
It seems like a great hack. I think most people would love to try it, except in a lot of places, like Bexar County in the state of Texas? You get one of these, but it also comes with a matching one of these, a camera to make sure that it's you and not a balloon blowing in your ignition interlock. And if you're wondering why I have an ignition interlock in this vehicle, then you should go check out our podcast on YouTube where I talk exactly about that.
It's ready to go. It's ready to go. Let's go, baby. Done.
It seems like a great hack. I think most people would love to try it, except in a lot of places, like Bexar County in the state of Texas, you get one of these, but it also comes with a matching one of these.
Rap lyrics that age terribly. First up, we got the track Juicy by Biggie Smalls, when he said something that would shock people today.
Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world's trade.
Now, if you're dumb like me, you probably thought that he was referring to the September 11th attacks that occurred in 2001. However, this bar was referring to the 1993 bombing attack at the World Trade Center, which killed 5 people, and foreshadowed an even worse tragedy 8 years later. Pretty crazy, but this bar by Travis Scott was even more shocking. You guys remember when he dropped Stargazing back in 2018 and said this?
Packing out Toyota like I'm in the league. And it ain't a mosh pit if ain't no injuries. I got him stage diving out the nosebleeds.
Now, hearing that first part, most of us will remember the tragedy that occurred back in 2021 at the Astroworld Festival, which was packed with mosh pits in the crowd that ended up killing 10 fans, one of which was 9 years old. Rap lyrics that age terribly. First up, we got the track Juicy by Biggie Smalls, when he said something that was shocking.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están todos? Aquí nuevamente, Pistolas Plateadas.
His new song goes hard. Let's react to it.
Yo, Mabu, you really the only independent artist putting up numbers right now, bro.
They call me the independent variable for a reason, gang.
Oh, that's why.
I spend 8 hours a day in school and I still put up more numbers than these fleas.
Please. You know he wanted to say nigga so bad.
Oh, shit. Like, most of our rappers that signed to the streets, only dealers we took was a plea. Mabu get money, Wally P, shout out my label, that's me. I own 100% of my cuts, bitch, nobody taking a fee. 3.14159263, I'm the king of NYC. I heard they send my music to police, so this is a message to NYPD. I cap on my raps, I'm an innocent tweet. Keep my teddy bear when I sleep. I'm rapping the words, but they write it for me. Me, I'm all about keeping the peace. I mean, at least I get paid, cause a lot of these rappers be capping for free. They call me the Ock, I got the bread, she chop, but said, can I bring a friend? Never, never, never. I guess she forgot the bev like 2 5s don't equal a 10. Quick math, don't try it again.
His new song goes hard. Let's react to it.
Yo, Mabu, you really the only independent artist putting up numbers right now, bro.
They call me the independent variable for a reason, gang.
Oh, that's why.
I spend 8 hours a day in school and I still put up more numbers than these fleas.
Please. You know he wanted to say nigga so bad.
The most dangerous place on the table saw is between the blade and the fence. This is why we use push sticks and blocks. But both of these temporary extensions of our hands are useless if you don't understand the basics of the table saw. Pushing the wood against the fence is just as important, or even more important, than pushing the stock forward. While riving knives and splitters can help with this, it's incredibly important to make sure you're putting emphasis on this action. Push sticks are great tools, but again, 2 are needed to keep the stock moving forward as well as against the fence. Because of lateral pressure, creating thin strips between the blade and the fence is incredibly difficult and can be dangerous, which is why I suggest a thin strip jig that runs on the opposite side. Push sticks can get the job done, but making contact with the blades can shatter plastics.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
It is a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a bit hot for a coat. It's a beautiful day to be really thankful for our friends. Yeah.
Why are we getting them gifts?
What the fuck is that? What do you mean? Oh my god. Is that me?
That is you.
It's you. What the fuck is that? Why are you wearing that?
Bazinga jumper.
Did you get that, mate?
My mum had loads of stuff at home that was like my old YouTube stuff that I had left in the attic that I didn't want to throw out because I thought this could be funny later in life. So I had that. I think I've got a tank hat. I've got a beast hoodie. I've got the original Sidemen tee and a prototype, which is terrible, that just says like XIX here. That was awful. I've got some legacy things there.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
If you put clear plastic objects in between two polarizing filters, you can see an interesting pattern show up. It separates the white light into colored light and it makes useful patterns. You can actually see the stress points of the plastic. So I wonder now if I bend this spoon, if that's the location where it's going to break. Let's see. Yeah, look, it all went to that one point right there. So I can actually predict that this is the point here in the spoon that's under stress and this is where it should break if I push on it. The way this is happening is because of something called birefringence. When you shine light through anisotropic crystals, it splits the light into two beams that are out of phase with each other and oppositely polarized, so they don't interfere.
Whatever I catch, I'll get tatted on me. Pancake. After a lot of tosses, still came up with nothing. Mama. Then this game warden, park ranger, whatever, showed up.
You guys not see the no fishing signs scattered throughout the park? Nope. Whose duck is, where'd this duck come from?
That's my baby.
This your duck?
That's my child.
I can smell whatever the hell you're puffing on. The whole park can smell it. You guys can get out now or I can call my crew down here.
All right, we'll get out.
You want to get out?
No worries.
Ma'am, I can see you still recording.
We're leaving,
okay.
Smokey the Bear. Jeez.
Well, that was a bust. Wait, slow down.
Smokey,
oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so.
What the?
I love you. Don't worry, I'll give you some dick money.
Ew.
Whatever I catch, I'll get tatted on me. Pancake. After a lot of tosses, still came up with nothing. What's good, Mama? Then this game warden, park ranger, whatever, showed up.
A melody in my head that I can't keep out, got me singing like well, baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. I'm only gonna break your heart. I'm only gonna break. That's just how I feel.
We need to get more children on our set.
Yeah. Are you opening a third?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
This isn't real.
How often do you do this?
This isn't real. I'm hungry.
Every day you do this? Every day you eat 4 Uncrustables?
You would have been perfect for our show.
I know.
You like Krispy Kreme donuts? And Yeah. Cheetos?
Yeah. How many donuts can you go through like a Krispy Kreme?
6.
You can just rip through
If you
6?
get a box of donuts, you want to fuck up some donuts? We get Georgia run down to Yum Yums.
Yeah.
It's right down the street.
Did you eat dinner? What will you have, you think?
Eggs and rice.
Eggs and rice. Keeping it real fucking old.
Oh my God! Do you know what I had the other day?
Motherland fucking dessert, huh?
Do you know what I had the other
What's
day?
that?
We need to get more children on our set.
Skylar, it's me. Pick up.
Walt.
Are you alone? No police?
No police. Where are you? Where's Holly? Walt!
What the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you do one thing, I say? But this is your fault. This is what comes of your disrespect. Maybe now you'll listen. Maybe now you'll use your damn head. You know, you never believed in me. You were never grateful for anything I did for this family. You're always whining and complaining about how I make my money, just dragging me down while I do everything. Now you tell my son what I do after I've told and told you to keep your damn mouth shut. Stupid bitch. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
You have no right to discuss anything about what I do. What the hell do you know about it anyway? Nothing. I built this. Me alone. Nobody else. You mark my words, Skylar. Hold the line, or you will wind up just like Hank. Skylar, it's me. Pick up.
Walt.
Are you alone? No police?
No police. Where are you? Where's Holly? Walt!
Oh, call declined.
Embarrassing. I'm leaving toxic waste and absence for a week. Or until something interesting happens. So are these more sour than warheads? I made the 150 warhead challenge like 14 years ago. Check that video out and you'll understand why I hate sour candy. It's so pretty. And now we wait. Well, it's been a week and this is very menacing. Where's the fruitiness? There is no Bon Apple teeth. It's time for a shot. Diposia! It's like drinking liquid sandpaper. 3 out of 10. I'm leaving.
Lonely people of Reddit, how do you handle the loneliness? You learn to thrive on it. If you're lonely, that means you can do whatever you want whenever you want, so just pick something that interests you and dive into it. Ironically, by switching off my phone, a lot of the things that are supposed to make us less lonely often do the opposite by creating the false impression that other people have amazing lives and you're missing out. You can find people to play video games with through epal.gg. I usually go for the e-girls, but it's cool if you're not into that sort of thing. I used to be lonely. But once I learned to forgive and love myself and who I am as an individual, and I decided to every paycheck go out and get something from my place that I thought was really beautiful, really up my alley, and was relaxing and or gave off a cozy atmosphere. After a while
Why would you do that?
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared.
False.
This is like a bubble. You're so annoying. Ooh, I got
what? That's what I'm talking about right there. It overflowed.
No, it didn't.
Look at that.
No, it didn't. It overflowed right there. Overflow right there.
No,
You
no.
see the water.
Look at that. Look at that. You saw it. No, you saw it.
Found you on YouTube, Carpet Guy. Glad you're local, is what my Oakland customer explained. We ripped it up moving furniture. Hold the phone, Joan. I respectfully disagree. While you may have pulled up the carpet a bit, this damage is not from the likes of a furniture moving blunder, but a previous repair performed poorly. Really? Yes, probably before you moved in. I noticed the pattern going a different direction, and did you see all the double-sided tape? Yep, another was here before me. One who is not a keen eye for meticulous matching, nor knows the magical properties of the Cool Glide induction iron. Can't be too hard on him though. His repair somehow went undetected until you dragged furniture over it. Hey, can you make this repair a video for your channel? Just did, Iswa. And don't worry, this repair will withstand all the future furniture sliding you can muster. Found you on YouTube, Carpet.
Good, how are you?
Oh shit. Oh.
You're good. Good, how are you?
So I call a security company, say, hey man, I need some cameras. So the dude comes to the house, 80,000. I'm not paying no more 80,000. Beat it. Call another company. 65,000. I'm not paying that either. So I go to Best Buy, I'm getting TV and stuff in the house, and I see this the Ring camera. And the crazy thing about it is I hooked it up myself. I put it on the door, I forgot about it. I'm way in China, and somebody rings a bell, and I'm talking to him. I was like, damn, my people don't know about this. So I went to the conference, I told the guy, I said, hey, my name is Shaquille O'Neal. I want to invest in your company, and you're going to pay me to do commercials, and then whatever happens, happens. So I invested some money in it, and then a year later, Jeff Bezos bought the company. So I called a security company, say, hey,
started the car, did a look over, everything's perfect. Do the burnout, come back, started leaking fuel. I didn't know it. Somebody from the crowd, I guess, was yelling and screaming, but nobody's seen it. So I just went in, staged, let the button go like I did, and I just drove with my own fuel and it just lit up. Started the car, did a look over, everything's perfect. Do the burnout, come back.
Son, your mother and I have noticed a change in your behavior, and we're worried that you might be involved in a gang.
A what? Oh, you mean the fellas? Well, sure, but I can't talk about the club on account of it's super secret, dog.
Then it's true! Oh, Ryan, it's true!
Why you be tripping, Mom? I mean, come on, I'm finally a part of something very much.
Jimmy, those people you're hanging out with are no good.
Yo, don't be dissing my niggas, dog. They're my friends.
And what about your stand-up comedy, Jim, huh? Are you just giving up on that, too?
Nobody cared about my stand-up comedy. All that hard work just to be outshined by Christopher Reeve, the super butthole.
And Jimmy, we've told you before, God made you the way he did for a reason.
Right, because you and Mom used to make fun of crippled kids in high school.
That's right. You were sent here through the vengeful and angry hand of God to teach your mother and I a lesson. And that's a big responsibility, son.
Look, my gang, which I can't talk about because it's super secret, is the most important thing to me now. And if you two don't like it, you can just pass the blunt to the nigga on your left.
Son, your mother and I have noticed a change in your behavior. And we're worried that you might be involved in a gang.
A what? Oh, you mean the fellas? Well, sure, but I can't talk about the club on account of it's super secret, dog.
Then it's true! Oh, Ryan, it's true!
Why you be tripping, Mom? I mean, come on, I'm finally a part of something very much.
Jimmy, those people you're hanging out with are...
So I wander over, and Ed has discovered an expedition turned into a sport track. Upon closer inspection, this is